In this video, I'll show you how to make a study planner on Notion to help you better organize your study routine. Hey there, my name is Tatiana. This is Organize with Notion. Creating a study plan on Notion can help you organize yourself better, set clear and achievable goals, identify areas that need more attention, and reduce stress and anxiety related to your studies. With this template, you will be able to plan your study week in a practical and efficient way. In the template, you can register the subjects and topics of study, include supporting materials such as PDFs, videos, and notes, plan the topics that will be studied each week, view what you need to study in the current week, according to the subject. Let's start by creating a new empty page called Study Planner. I will change the icon to show a book by clicking on the Add icon, and I will change the cover by clicking on Add Cover. I will choose an image from the Unsplash database. Then I will configure the page to fill the whole screen. To do this, click on the three dots in the upper right corner and then click on Full Width. The next step is to create our database. Type Table View and then click on New Database. Notion will create a database in table format with rows and columns. In Notion, each column is a property. I will change the name property to Topic to describe the topic that I will study. Then I will change the tags property to Subject. In Add option, I will include the subjects one after the other, followed by Enter. You can also change the color of each subject. Click on the option and choose the desired color. Now, I'm going to create a property called Status of type Select. It will indicate which stage of study that topic is in. I'll add the following options. 1. Not started. 2. Theory. 3. Exercises. 4. R1. 5. R2. 6. R3. 7. Completed. The options R1, R2, and R3 correspond to the reviews made using the spaced repetition technique. Leave a comment if you want a video showing how to do spaced reviews in Notion. After that, I will create an order property of type number. The idea is to establish a study order among topics of the same subject. The last property will be of the select type, and I will store the week in which that topic will be studied. In this case, I will not create all the weeks at once to make it simpler to fill out the table. The idea is to include the new week when needed during the study week planning. But I will already create the current week. The text written in the topic property can be quite long. To improve visualization, you can break the text into more than one line. Click on the three dots and select the Wrap All Columns option. When you are studying, you can use Notion itself to take notes. Each line in the database has its own page, and you can access it by clicking on Open. You can change all the properties here and add more information below. If you delete all the content on the page, the choice options will be displayed again. But to standardize data entry, let's create a template by clicking on New Template. I'll name it Study Template. I will start by filling the status property as Not Started. And I will divide the template content using toggle headings. You can use the shortcut / and then choose the toggle heading option. The first section I will create is for support materials, such as videos and PDFs. The second section will be for exercises and tests. And the third section will be for general notes. To use the template, I will create a new topic in the subjects table and choose the study template. To add support materials, you can use the /video command and then paste the link to a YouTube video, for example. Alternatively, you can directly paste the link and choose the embed video option. For PDFs and other documents, you can use /PDF. If the file you want to add is too large, you can upload it to Google Drive and then preview it in Notion using /Google Drive. To plan my study week, I'm going to create a board view. Click on the plus icon, select the board option, and then click on Done. I'm going to change the grouping to display the property week. I'll click on the 3 dots and then on Group, and I'll choose the week property. Since I changed the grouping, some properties are not displayed here on the card. To display them, I'll click on Properties. I'll check the Subject and Order properties. Now I'm going to create a filter to display only the topics that have not been completed. I'll click on Filter and I'll choose the Status property. I'll change it to Is Not and then mark the completed option. I'm also going to add a sorting by clicking on the 3 dots and then on Sort. I'll sort first by subject and then by order. This will make it easier to choose what to study during the week. Now I'll choose some topics to study during the week. All I have to do is drag the card from no week to the current week. The last thing I'm going to do here is change the color of the current week to green to indicate that this is the active week. I'll leave the others in gray. During the week, I want to focus only on the subjects that were chosen for that week. That's why I'm going to create a new board view, but now I'm going to separate it by subject. Now I'm going to create a filter to show only the current week. Click on Add Filter and then choose the property Week is Week 1. I will change the grouping used for the subject. I will click on Group and then select the subject property in the Group By option. And if you haven't changed the color of the subject yet, you can do it here by clicking on the 3 dots of each board. You can also color the entire board by selecting the option color columns in the Group option. You can improve it even more if you hide the disciplines that you're not going to study during the week. Do this by selecting the option Hide Empty Groups. After that, just choose to organize your studies during the week. You can use time blocks or study cycles. Write here in the comments if you want a video on how to do this with Notion. And as you complete a study stage, change the value of the status property. I will display the status property on the card. In Properties, I will click on the icon next to the property. This will also make it easier to update the statuses. Ideally, you should do this weekly planning using the Planning the Week board. To do this, add the new week as a stage and move the activities that were not completed in the previous week by dragging each activity to the following week. You can select a card and then use Shift+Click to select more than one card. To make it easier to see which week is current, change its color to green. Change the color of the week that already passed to gray. Also, choose new topics to be studied in the next week. To make planning for future weeks easier, you can hide the weeks that have already passed with the Hide Empty Groups option. With this template, it will be much easier to plan and organize what you need to study during the week. See you in the next video.